What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode review of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Bitch, I am ready for this show to go off, okay? I'm ready for the reunion. And you want to know why? This season has really been good, okay? I love this season better than I love The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 10. That was kind of a letdown because it was a 10th season and it should have been so big and so boom, 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 but it really wasn't. And I heard that Kinky not coming back for the next season. I mean, I don't care, but it is what it is. I wish her all the luck in the world with her baby because that's something that she really wanted to have. So ain't no malice in my heart about that shit. You know, she got what she want. I can't hate on that. But I can't wait for this shit to go off and get to the goddamn reunion because I am tired of Robin and Giselle. Okay, so the episode picks up exactly where I left off last week with Karen and Giselle arguing back and forth in the lobby of the hotel. You just mad about Erica Lau. You just mad about Erica Lau because you know that's what your man want when you not there. That's who he all after and all this stuff. And I was like, calm the fuck down. Okay. What are you talking about? You know, for the fact that Karen would say some shit like this to me about my business partners as if I didn't put nothing into the business. Girl, you got business partners. What's wrong with it? Okay. Just about every business got business partners and stuff to it. They're not trying to negate the fact that you put your ideas and came up with the stuff. You have a business partner to help you put everything out there and to help give you some money and shit. Okay? Calm the fuck down with that stuff. Then when they was going out, Candace was trying to take Karen out. Monique was trying to break the shit up and take her out. Candace finally got Karen to go outside, and Candace said the realest shit that we've been saying every time they get into it on all these seasons and series of fucking Real Housewives, except for the white ones. You can't be doing this. Let's take this shit outside or take it in a hotel. There are white people watching. I said thank you, Candace, for saying that shit because, bitch, I've been waiting for one of y'all asses to say that. And somebody finally said that shit. Read my mind. I said, there are white people in another fucking country watching your ass. Let me just tell you this. The rules and regulations are different in each country, okay? You can get away with some bullshit over here, but in other countries you can't get away with that shit. Bitch, your ass probably get locked up and all that stuff. You gotta know where you're going to. But anyway, so they on their way to the distillery or whatever for the essential oils. They talking about that. They get there. The girls are having a good time. You know, they don't know French. Oui, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Oh boy told Sharice no. I said, girl, that's the only French that I know. Oui. Okay, bonjour. You know, I learned that from Beauty and the Beast. Bonjour. Bonjour. I can sing the song. It is what it's Gaston. Okay, now let me stop playing. I'm being silly now. But anyway, they was doing all of that. And Bravo ain't shit for putting Monique up in that damn confessions talking about what she used all those essential oils for. You know, use the oil for mental illness, for mental this, for that, mosquito bites, for, waking up, the lavender ones, get that little orgasm going and all this stuff. Bitch, I will give her this, okay? I haven't used all those oils, but I can swear and, get down with the peppermint one because she said that shit will open you up. When I was at the Scorpion Show barbecue, like, I think it was the first one. Someone there, I think her name is Sonia. Shout out to you, boo. She gave me a bottle of peppermint oil, right? I use that for my sinuses as well. Bitch, that shit opened me the fuck up. Okay? And it helped when I went to sleep. All I had to do, and you don't even have to put that much on there. Literally a dab right here and a dab right there. Bitch, it was like my whole world just opened up. So she was right about that. Meanwhile, in the lobby, Robin comes down 35 minutes later. Okay, she like, it was an 8-hour flight. I just want to sleep in. Okay, I want to go and enjoy myself. She was like, oh my God, where everybody else? They just left. And here go Giselle. Yeah, they left. Okay, nobody want to stay. I thought this was supposed to be a girl show, but they just left. And I said, bitch, are you serious? So they go get some crepes. And she's sitting out there lying her ass off to Robin about the fact that the girls just wanted to up and leave and did not want to stay and wait for her. And Bravo is playing the motherfucking receipts saying that it was Giselle who said, no, y'all just go. Because Candace said, I thought we were supposed to all be here together as a girls trip thing or whatever. And even Monique was trying to wait. Okay, Monique wanted to wait. Sharice, even though she was being a little shady, messy with it, she was like, eventually she gonna wait. Okay, my hair is getting so long. Oh my God. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Y'all should just really, really run your hands through my shit. It just feels so fucking good. Like, bitch, let me tell you something. Y'all going to Philly next month. Let me tell you something. Bitch, come to Philly. That's all, okay? I ain't find a Philly boo thing out there or whatever. So put me up when I'm out there, because I'm going to be out there often. But anyway, moving on from that. Um, You know, when a bitch get her hair done, she just be feeling herself and stuff. Y'all should be used to it. Moving on from that, she just lying her ass off to them. I said, girl, and of course, Robin, she thinking that Monique is already fake as fuck, and now you supposed to be doing this and trying to get us back on one accord, but then you just gonna leave. Bitch, first of all, your friend is up here trying to sabotage people's relationship, and I see that's what Giselle is doing. I don't know if she doing this shit intentionally, but it's fucked up, okay, in the long run. And she talking about the whole shit with Karen and the business and all that shit. Don't nobody give a shit, okay? I'm just like, Giselle, I'm over you. Then you got Ashley throwing little shots at Monique talking about in the confessions. You need to worry about your own friends and all this stuff, because if you would have known what Sharice was saying behind your back, see, bitch, you ain't a real friend, because if you my friend and somebody else is talking about you, bitch, I'm telling you what they said, and I'm gonna shut their asses down. I don't care if we mutual friends, all in the same group or whatever, and I don't care if it starts drama, because the point of the matter is, you're not supposed to be saying shit about somebody that's your friend and not expected to get fucking back to him. Okay, that's a real fucking friend. I'm gonna shut that shit down. I'm not gonna hold on to it and wait for that shit to come back up. And then for Robin to be up there talking about well, I thought Sharice had this issue with Monique. Well, you don't know what the fuck they was doing, okay? You want her not to like her just because you don't fucking like her. Get the fuck over it, bitch. Okay, worry about your goddamn kids. That's what you need to worry about. Worry about seeing if these houses really gonna flip or they gonna fucking flop, bitch. Probably like the fucking flip phone that you still got tucked away in your goddamn purse. I don't know. Okay, stop that shit. So the girls that get through with the distillery, they liked it. First they said it was kind of boring, but then they got into it. Then they meet up with Giselle and Robin, where Giselle got confronted about her lying her ass off, and she gonna say something. Maybe I fudged a little bit. No, bitch, you fudged the whole fucking lot. They went out there, got ice cream and stuff. Then they went to the perfumery. They went to the district where all the perfumes is at. Monique saw a building that had her name on it, so she took a picture. They going to this lady shop who's been in business for 30 years, and Karen is trying to ask the good questions, the business and all this stuff, and Giselle is being real shady, real, trying to just be messy by asking all these questions and repeating things, and, oh, you should get this because this all you need. Put this in your living room. And Karen not trying to go there with her in this lady shop. And I'm just like, girl, let it the fuck go and leave it the fuck alone. Okay? It was just a lot. It was just like, I said, girl, you too old for this shit. We are out in fucking Paris, okay? And you are out here acting an ass still. It don't make no sense. Bitch, Shade need to take a break sometimes, okay? And your face is showing that you need a well-rested break, too. I'm just fucking saying. So the girls get ready to go to dinner. They at dinner. We just gonna fast forward some stuff because, I'm getting irritated with this whole thing. And you want to know who's irritating me the most? Ashley at this point, because she's there to be the shit starter, not necessarily the shit stirrer, I should say. She will bring up some shit and just sit back, and then she'll get into it and then try to be everybody and their mama friend, like she the moral police. Well, if you doing this with this person, you got to do it with that person, bitch. But you don't want nobody in your business. Okay, girl, I don't have time. Okay, they at this dinner. First of all, Go back to when they was getting the ice cream, and then Candace was like, wait, I think it was Karen was like, oh, look at the two big old balls, whatever. Then Candace started singing about the balls. She liked the balls and all that shit. And then Karen said, see, I like Candace, but the bitch don't know when to shut the fuck up. And she just sings all the goddamn time, okay? That part was cute and funny to me. I like that little shade that she threw. You know, it was fun. She wasn't being malicious or anything. But back at the table, you know, Karen, what's her name? They saw somebody that looked sort of like Michael. Then you know, Candace want to throw out there every time I see a bald headed dude with a beard, white bald headed dude with a beard, I think it's Chris or whatever. It's a good thing that if he shaved his beard, he looks like a naked rodent or something like that. And it was like, you call your husband a rodent? Well, he calls me a chipmunk because of my cheeks. And then Robin said what we was all thinking. So you get okay with calling a chipmunk, but you get in your feelings when they call you a princess. She was like, I don't like being called a chipmunk either. I said, well, clear that shit up, bitch. And she did. And so they get into it, Karen and Giselle, about, I don't like you throwing shade. I don't like you talking about the business stuff. I don't care what they talking about. That back and forth stuff. They eventually, you know, saw that shit. Here comes Ashley talking about, because at one point, I don't know, was it Giselle or somebody else that said, well, bitch, why you ain't got your ring on? And it was like, I've never seen Karen without her ring. And it's clear that Karen is hiding a lot of stuff. And at this point, I don't necessarily feel like she's hiding it. She just don't feel like saying anything yet because she know how these bitches are. And that's how I feel at this point, especially when it comes to her private stuff with her personal life. And you know how they take stuff and run with it, especially Ashley, and she tries to use that shit as ammunition, as she already does. We saw last week when she said that she met up with Matt, or she had Chris meet up with him, or whatever the fuck, and got information on Karen and her relationship, his relationship. Why are you seeking out information on people that's supposed to be your so-called friend? Ashley been doing that ever since she got on this show, okay? From when she was Googling Robin, and then when Robin called her out on that till now. She's still doing that shit. And she's using it against people. When they get into arguments, she likes to throw that shit out there. And it's like, why are you doing this? What purpose does it serve, okay? This is how you feel like you can win the argument, by digging up dirt on people that's supposed to be your friend or whatever the fuck. Mind you, Karen wasn't even speaking to her about anything. And so, you know, she throws out there that, okay, you supposed to be, you know, moving to Florida. Well, you and Ray having problems because he want to move to Florida and all this stuff. And he said he gonna move with or without you and whoop-de-woo. And you ain't got your ring on. And I'm just like, that's her business to fucking tell. Yes, Karen has a problem with lying. She's been lying this whole time. I'm not gonna fucking deny that. And I don't feel like she's just doing it to be doing it, because it's some shit that she probably don't want y'all ass to know yet until she get it figured the fuck out. But goddamn, bitch, let her tell her own shit. And then you get in your feelings, oh, I'm tired of this, I'm tired. You're not obligated to know a goddamn thing from her. Okay? Then you want to put out there about Monique, Sharice saying shit about Monique. Okay, well, you said this about how, you know, somebody was using you and all this stuff, and now all of a sudden y'all good. And then Sharice was trying to deny the fact that she was kind of somewhat agreeing with Giselle, and I was like, do you regret agreeing with me? And see, this is where I get fucked up with Ashley again, because Sharice and Monique had already had this conversation, and Ashley was sitting there when Sharice said that she was going to handle it when she wanted to handle it in her own way, in her own time, on her own time. And she was going to talk to the person when she wanted to. And that's exactly what she did in private, and that's what it was, okay? Why do you have and you so nosy that you don't realize that this bitch they didn't already talked about that shit, so obviously shit is good. But since you so focused on everybody else's troubles and stuff like that, why don't you focus on your own shit? You bringing up stuff that you don't know about and that you don't have no right, or you shouldn't be talking the fuck about. And I'm just like, bitch, Ashley, go the fuck somewhere. So they continue this conversation, and then Robin gets on Monique, okay? And she's trying to accuse Monique of bringing Kendall around. Now, I know some of y'all don't like or fuck with Monique, and y'all think she's shady, she fake, or whatever. I don't see it that way. You know, once again, like I said, Sharice and Monique hashed out their differences, and she was just taken aback by hearing everything that she was hearing, that Sharice had an issue with her at first, and everybody else knew about it before she knew about it, and because Sharice never brought this stuff up to her. That's okay, that's fine. But the way that Robin was going so hard at Monique, okay, trying to say, admit it, you brought Kendall around because of this, and you was trying to get back at Giselle, and you was trying to hurt her and all this stuff. Admit it. No, bitch, admit it. And I'm sitting here like, how the fuck are you, regardless of if you think the motherfucker is lying or not, how the fuck are you gonna tell a grown ass woman what her motives were and what she did when you were not even there? You weren't even fucking invited. It's not even your fucking drama or your fucking problem. You inserted yourself in an issue that did not even involve you. And Giselle did the same thing with Robin when she was talking to Karen. You bringing up Robin's issue, and you're supposed to be solving your issue with Karen. Why are y'all doing this shit? Y'all look so fucking elementary. No, you look toddler, okay? That's what you look like, all right? And I'm just sitting here like, Robin, if you don't shut the fuck up, okay, and let the girl speak, I wish somebody would sit there and tell me what the fuck my motives were for something that you don't know and you was never fucking a part of. Bitch, are you in her mind or whatever? Now, I said on that episode too, it could have looked like she was trying to be shady, but at the event that they're talking about, she literally said that she invites Kendall to things that Giselle does not want to come to. Giselle did not want to come to her event. She went to Robin's event. So therefore, since she had an extra ticket, she said, here, Kendall, go. Now, if she really wanted to be shady, she would have had invited Giselle, or she would have went on ahead and supported Robin when her shit was over with and brought Kendall along too, knowing that Giselle was going to be there. Now, see, bitch, that's shady. Did she ever invite her to the house when Kendall was over at her house? No, she wasn't. I don't see what's being shady about that if both of them bitches ain't connect while they was in Monique's present. Now, if Monique was there in the presence and they both was there, invited to the same event at the same time, then and showed up, that's shady. But that's not what Monique was doing. Okay? If one's gonna be there, another one is not. She was making sure that they passed on cross. So just because you got an issue with the bitch, mean that I can't have no type of connections with her, bitch, you don't even fucking like me, so I truly don't give a fuck. And if Monique was being shady or whatever by bringing Kendall over, once again, you don't fucking like me, so I truly don't give a fuck how you feel about who I hang out with. But anyway, Monique was like, why don't you shut up and let me say what it is, because you were not there. Let me start from the beginning. The person who wanted to bring Kendall around actually was fucking Sharice. Now, bitch, I was waiting for Sharice to say, I know this bitch didn't just drop the dime on my ass, okay? Sharice said, no. See, what happened was, I did invite the bitch to the Hurricane Harvey relief thing. And I invited your ass, Giselle, because I was trying to get back at your ass for the shit that you said on Watch What Happens Live about the firemen and the whole thing that went down at the reunion last season. She was like, bitch, so you holding on to this stuff? I said, yes, because y'all bitches is petty. Sharice was laughing at that shit. She was like, I was trying to pass the baton to Monique, but the bitch took it and ran with it. And I said, well, shit. That's why I looked like Monique was being shady, but I truly don't feel like Monique was being shady because, like I said, them hoes never crossed paths. The only time that them hoes crossed paths was at Karen's event because Karen deliberately invited Kendall. And once again, why are you upset with Monique and you're not upset with Karen? You're not upset with Sharice because they all know and are all friends with Kendall. But just because it's Monique, now you want to be upset because she's cool with her? Fuck out of here. You're going to be upset with one, be upset with all. Bitch, they get through with that. And here comes Candace. Because the man came over there and was like, y'all got to go. If y'all not finna eat nothing else, y'all got to get the fuck out of here. And then Candace said, well, wait, before we leave, since we hashing out some stuff, Giselle, I got an issue. The last time when we was up in, I can't even say it with a straight face, bitch. When we was up in Monique's room, and I was talking to you about my problems, okay? And you just bust out in this rancorous laugh, okay? And it was just like, I'm just trying to get some advice from you guys, being married and all this stuff, and some advice that I can have. And, Giselle was trying not to laugh in her face. Monique, on the other hand, she was like, you know what? See, that wasn't the... See, bitch... I said, no, don't do it again. That bitch just started laughing all over again. She was like, listen, I'm not laughing because I don't listen to what you say. She had to apologize and they got over it. I said, girl, Candace, it just ain't for you. Okay, just stop it. We don't care about you and Chris right about now. We just don't. Then back at the hotel, we see the producers cam, as they said, and you got Karen and Ashley sitting there. I think Ashley wanted to have a cocktail with Karen. And Ashley was basically like, I think what bothers me about Karen is the fact that we come from two different generations, okay? I'm a millennial from a generation where I believe in putting everything out there. I believe in putting stuff on social media, whatever. And Karen comes from another generation where they keep everything ironclad. And I said, well, bitch, that's your fucking answer right there. She don't have to tell you her business. She's not obligated to, okay? Well, quit putting her shit out there and going and searching and shit. Listen. They need to do a Real Housewives in the Hood because bitches really would be getting fucked up. Okay? Ashley and Giselle and Robin will truly get fucked up in the hood. They really would. Because the shit that they doing would never fly. Bitch, y'all would get y'all asses fucked up if y'all was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay? I'm just fucking saying. If y'all see this video, a bitch is hype as fuck. I told them to put an extra fucking espresso shot in this goddamn McFray. What is it? Frappe? Bitch. All right. All right. There you go. And then my granddad was outside. That nigga just popped up and started mowing the lawn and never even rang the doorbell. Anyway, niggas. I like, damn, granddad, I want to say hello to you. I ain't seen you in a minute. But anyway, moving on from that. So it's the next day. The girls go their separate ways, whatever. You got Ashley and Robin out there by the pool. They talking. You got Candace and Karen. They're talking in a little cafe area that Sharice later, pulls up on. Not Robin, but Giselle and Monique. They're gonna have some little dinner or whatever together. But moving on from that, Candace is really talking to Karen about how she fits in with the group and how, she feels like she gets shut down and like her issues aren't important enough. And Karen was giving her some real ass advice. And when Sharice came up in there, she was giving her some stuff too. She said, bitch, listen, you did not heed the warning and what I told you when we first had that cookout thing at the soccer thing. And I said, don't tell them all your business and to be on the lookout for these bitches because I know how these batches are. Okay? You didn't heed that. They take stuff, they're going to run with it, they're going to run it down in the ground, all this shit. And so, it was like, if you want to get into something, present that shit right away. It's about timing. It's about place. You don't do stuff at the end and then it get lost on everybody. Nobody really cares. Rewind it down. And then you come off as if, you are like this pageantry and you're above this and you're talking about yourself all the time. They had to let her have it. And at first she really wasn't getting it, but then she kind of got it. Even Ashley and Robin was talking mess about her, about how, Robin said she grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth just like Candace did, and she wouldn't be complaining about the stuff that went on, okay? And Ashley was just like, how are you crying over the fact that, you let your man carry your purse and all that stuff and whoop-de-whoop. I was like, Candace, I hope you hear what Karen and Sharice was really trying to tell you to interact with this group of girls. Once again, Monique did something that I wouldn't have did, bitch. She invited Giselle out for, some little breakfast or whatever. Giselle making complaints or whatever about how she like her me time in the morning, whatever the fuck. And basically, she wanted to tell Monique that Monique is trying to blame it all, the Kendall situation, all on somebody else. And, you did this because you got caught because you did this and you did that. I'm like, quit telling people what they did and the reason why they did it, okay? You heard what Sharice said. She didn't lie and say that she had no participation in it. Okay, Sharice even put it out there. I gave Monique the baton. She took that baton and she ran with it. Okay. She went along with the thing, all right? And once again, why I'm not 100% mad at goddamn Monique in this whole situation. One, I don't like Giselle. Two, it looks good to see Giselle with fucking egg on her goddamn face. Three, Monique did not intentionally invite the bitch to the same event, okay, that Giselle would have been at. She invited her to stuff that she would. And the only thing that Giselle kept on coming up with is that's Sharice's friend. She known Sharice for 20 years. You couldn't pick another friend and all this shit. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Because, bitch, you would have had a problem with her too, whichever friend. Because you the one that telling her that she up there trying to infiltrate all your friends. Okay, you the one that said all the friends, not just one friend, but all the friends. So, words mean things, context mean things, and girl, let it the fuck go. You tried to take a shot and you missed. And I'm so glad, Monique, that you got it in your goddamn head that this bitch don't like you. Okay? So quit wasting your time and energy on this hoe. All right? She's never gonna fucking like you in a friend way or whatever. She's always gonna have and try to point out an issue with you. Let that shit go. Okay? And it is what it is. That is the Real Housewives of Potomac. And I will see you guys later. Peace.